Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is start number 12 of the 1972 Gaylord Perry Cy Young Award starts only replay. Today, Perry and the Indians are hosting the Detroit Tigers. And starting for the Tigers is Joe Coleman, and we will roll for our ballpark effects. This is happened on June 1st, a night game, so we will roll off the first part of the chart. 1 to 11 is good, 12 to 17 is average, and 18 to 20 is bad. That's 12, so that is average weather, so that will be (1 to 11 for lefties for ballpark singles, 1 to 5 for righties, and 1 to 19 for ballpark homers. All right, time off for just a second. Let's get the light a little brighter there. All right, leading off and playing right field is Jim Northrup. And against the lefties, struck him out. And here is Aurelio Rodriguez, the third baseman. 5-5, struck him out. So first two are down on strikes. And here is the left fielder, Gates Brown. 2-8. And against a righty, ground ball to second. And that's Jack Brohammer throwing to Chris Chambliss to retire the side. The Tigers go down 1-2-3 here in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Tigers, nothing. Indians coming to bat. And leading off against Joe Coleman is the center fielder, Tommy McCraw. And 4-6 against the lefty, and McCraw draws a walk. Now, let's see here. Coleman is a +3. Haller is a +2. So, yes, he will try to get a jump. He gets it on a 2 to 7, 11, or 12, and he is picked off on a 9. And that's a 7. He gets the jump. Nothing on the 20 there for balk or pickoff. And so, starts at a 15, +5, +3. So 1 to 18, and he steals the base. And that's a 16, and he is in there. So stolen base for Tommy McCraw. They will hold him on for Jack Brohammer. And they will let him swing away with a runner on second base. Havoc roll for Coleman. Nothing there. 3-8. Popped him up. And the first baseman, Norm Cash, puts it away. 1 away. And here is Alex Johnson, the left fielder. Nothing on the 14. And here's the pitch to Johnson. 5-6 against a righty. Fly ball to right. Now, since this is a right field B chance, there is a chance that McCraw can go to third. Starts at a 14. You get +2. That's a 16. The right fielder, Northrup's a -1. So 1 to 15, he makes it. 16 to 19, he holds. And he's out on a 20. And he is to third as they cut the ball off. But there are 2 outs, and then it'll be up to Ray Fosse to try to drive in McCraw. Nothing on the 12. 3-6. 1 to 14 single chance. That's a 5. That will score McCraw, and it's 1-0 Indians. So stolen base comes back to help. And they will not hold on Fosse. They won't even try to get a jump. Nothing on the 8. 3-5, and that's a solid base hit to center field. Heading to third is, oops, sorry, that was Chambliss. 3-5. That's that'll get through, but only stopping at second base is Fossey. So Coleman having a little trouble here with 2 outs. That's a 3-0 there. Here's Greg Nettles. And a 6-7 against the lefty's second base chance. Oops, that was a 7. And that is McAuliffe on 2, not holding anybody on. I think he'd be okay for a 3 and a 7. Well, if he wouldn't have been, because he had holding him on, but not holding anybody on. All right, so oh boy, McAuliffe 19 and a 7. There is a 6, but there is no 7, so McAuliffe will gather and throw to first, and that will retire the side. The Indians get a run on 2 hits and lead 1-0 after 1. Here's Perry to face Cash, Holler, and Stanley here in the top of the second. There's Norm Cash. 5-4 third base chance. That is Nettles on a 2 and an 8. And a 12 and an E22. And there is a 12. So Nettles would have made the play, but he bounced it in the dirt. And Cash is safe. See if that comes back to haunt the Indians in this half inning. They will not hold Cash on. And here's Tom Holler. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 6. 1-8. Line drive right to the first baseman, Chambliss, and Cash will get back. 1 down. Here's Mickey Stanley. Nothing on the 2. Well, yes, 2. Now we will roll to see if there's a balk or a pass ball chance. Fossey does have a pass ball chance. Three, but there is no balk chance, so we will roll on. 6-9 to the shortstop. That is Leone on a 3 and a 15. If he doesn't make an error, they could turn it. And Leone 27 and 11. There is no 11, so Leone on a 3, not responsible for holding on Cash, is a first number in the G1, so that is a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. And we go to the bottom of the second. Indians lead 1-0. And Bottom third of the order due up for the Indians. It's Bell, Leone, and Perry. Here's Buddy Bell. Five, three, back to the box. Coleman, he is in a 3 and a 12. We should be able to get to that. Yep. Coleman is an E4, so he's a decent fielding pitcher. 4 and a 9. There is no 9, so little dribbler up along first, and Coleman can get it and throw out Bell one away. Here's Eddie Leone. 1-7. 1-6. That's an 18. So that's ground ball to Cash. He'll step on the bag himself, 2 away. And here's Gaylord Perry. 2-7. Struck him out. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the second. They go to the third, top of the third, leading 1-0. And bottom third of the order, McAuliffe, Brinkman, and Coleman due up. All right, here's McAuliffe. 6-4 center field. Oh boy, this is probably going to be a triple because McCraw is a 4 and a 1. Now let's see if McCraw turns this into a Little League homer on E5. Oh boy, and a 14. No, he does not, but McCraw dives for it and it gets past him, and it rolls all the way to the wall, and into third with a leadoff triple is Dick McAuliffe. And here is Ed Brinkman. A little too early to think about a squeeze play here. Here is Brinkman. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 14. Infield will be playing back. They'll give up the out for the run. 6-8. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. Fly ball to center field. Going back on it is McCraw. He will make the catch. But scoring from third is McAuliffe. And we are tied at 1. And that brings up Coleman using pitcher hitting card number 1. 2-8. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Perry. 2 away. Back at the top of the order, Jim Northrup struck out his first time up. And a 1-5 is a fly ball to left. And Alex Johnson camps under it, puts it away, and retires a side, but not until the Tigers tie it up at 1. And top of the order due up for the Indians, McCraw, Brohammer, and Johnson. And a 6-9er against the lefty, and that ball is ripped to deep right center field. Back goes the right fielder, Northrup, and he will watch it go. Home run for Tommy McCraw. Take down the replay. 6-9 against the lefty is a 1-15 home run. That's a 12. And so the Indians retake the lead 2-1. There's Jack Brohammer. 2-6, and that's ripped into center field for a base hit. So Brohammer 1 for 2 on the day. And they will, well, you kind of have to hold everybody on now because he'd be a, you have to roll a 4. If you don't hold him on, he's 1 to 18 to try to steal. If you hold him on, he's 1 to 16. They will not hold him on. Or sorry, they will hold him on, but he will not try to steal. All right. Here's Alex Johnson. That's a 6. And we'll do that again. Roll off the table. 5, 9. Struck him out. 1 down for Ray Fossey. And I think Fossey with 1 out. Yeah, we'll let him swing away. Havoc roll for Coleman. Nothing on the 9. 3-10. Ground ball towards first, handled by the second baseman, McAuliffe. Throws the first to get Fossey, his only play. Brohammer will go to second. But there are 2 outs for Chris Chambliss. And Havoc roll for Coleman. Nothing on the 17. 1-9. And all those hits in column 1. He found the little tapper back to the mound. And Chambliss is retired. But McCraw's leadoff homer puts the Indians back on top 2-1. And Rodriguez, Gates, Brown, and Cash will be due up here in the top of the 4th. And a 1-7's a fly ball to center field. And McCraw goes back and makes the catch to retire Northrup. Here's Gates Brown. 2-8. Weak ground ball to second. And once again, Brown rolls 1 to Brohammer, who throws him out. 2 down. Here's Norm Cash. 3-7. And all the hits in column 3, and he found the chopper to Chambliss. And he takes it to the bag himself. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers here in the 4th. They trail 2-1. And Nettles, Bell, and Leone here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Nettles. 6-7, second base chance. That is McAuliffe on the 16. Will be in range. Oh boy. 19 and a 14. Only 15, 17, and 18. So McAuliffe gathers and throws out Nettles. 1 away. Here's Buddy Bell. 6-7. Another second base chance. Another McAuliffe gets in front of it. The throw to first. There is no 13. So another X-chance play for McAuliffe, and he makes it. 2 down for Eddie Leone. Five, 7, and that'll sneak over the third baseman's head and into left field for a base hit. And now they will not hold on Leone. Brings up the pitcher, Gaylord Perry. Be swinging away with 2 outs. And a 1-4, and once again he is down on strikes to retire the side. So the Indians strand 1 on a hit. Through 4 complete, it's 2-1 Indians. And Haller, Stanley, and McAuliffe do up here for the Tigers in the 5th. And here's the pitch to Haller. 1-5, and that's a ground ball to second. Brohammer gathers and throws and gets Haller by a couple of steps. Here is Mickey Stanley. To 8, struck him out. And here's McAuliffe, who tripled his first time up and scored. 5-9, and it's a ground ball to second. So Brohammer throws out his second base counterpart, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-1 Indians. Once again, top of the order due up. McCraw, Brohammer, and Johnson. McCraw responsible for both runs scored. Walked and scored in the 1st and homered in the 3rd. And here's McCraw. Ooh, almost got that 6-9 roll again. This time it's a 6-10 to the center fielder. Stanley gets to everything. And an 11 on an E3, that should be fine. Yes, it is. And that will retire McCraw for the first time. 1 away. Here's Jack Brohammer. 1 for 2 with a single. For 6, and against the lefty, he draws a walk. So Brohammer has been on base twice today. He will actually try to get a jump. They will, I guess, have to hold him on. He starts at a 13, and you're a +5. So if he gets it, he'd be a +3. Nope. The 8 is nothing, so they will hold him on. Havoc roll for Coleman. Nothing on the 16. 3-7. Fly ball to center. And Stanley camps under it, puts it away. 2 down for Alex Johnson. Nothing on the 4. 5-2 against the righty. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. Through 5, it's the Indians 2 and the Tigers 1. And here, Brinkman, Coleman, and Northrop due up here in the 6th inning. Here's Brinkman. Sac fly drove in the only run for the... Oops. And take a timeout to find the drop dice. Timeout. Okay, it's an official game now. A dice has been dropped. Here's the pitch to Brinkman. 2-11. Pop foul, third base side. Nettles calls for it and makes the catch. 1 away. And here is Coleman. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Right-handed hitter. And a 4-6, and that's ripped. Solid hit, solidly placed into center field. That's a triple to 6, but that's a 20. But still, that's a one-out hit to the pitcher, and that usually doesn't bode well. They will not hold Coleman on. Here's Jim Northrup. Nothing on the 7. And here's Northrup. 1-8. Not a clutch situation, so ground ball to first. Chambliss to, we'll say, the shortstop, Leone. Over to Perry covering. 3-6-1 double play, and that will retire the side. So Tigers get their first base runner in. They retired 9 in a row, but double play retires the side here in the 6th. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Indians. And here is Ray Fosse. I'm sorry, Chris Chambliss due up here. My bad. Chambliss is 1 for 2 with a single. Singled in the first inning. 6-6. And against the lefty, struck him out. He is not tired. Although he has faced 24 batters. 1 away. Here's Greg Nettles. Twice grounded out to second. 5-8. And this time we struck him out. So 3 strikeouts in a row for Coleman. Said, I'm not getting tired. I'm just getting started. Here's Buddy Bell. 4-3 to the right fielder. And that is Northrup, a 2 and a 5. He should be able to get to that. And he can, as long as he doesn't drop it. Northrup is a E7. Oh boy, E7 on a 14. That's not good. And it's okay. 15, 16, and 18 are the ones you can go for. So Northrup makes the catch in right field. Nice running catch. And that will retire the side. We go to the 7th. 2-1 Indians. All right. Here is Aurelio Rodriguez to lead off. He is 0 for 2. As we go to the top of the 7th. 1-3, and he draws a walk. Not good when you walk the leadoff batter. And they will not hold him on, as he'd be a -3 without even holding him on, which would put him at 1-10. So they will not hold him on. And they will call for a pinch hitter for Gates Brown. We will call in his not brother Ike Brown to come in and pinch hit. And he will stay into the game and play left field. He also hits a little bit better, so figure 7th inning's good enough to start for pulling players. He got 2 at bats, but all right. Nothing on the 7. Here's the pitch to Ike Brown. Not holding on Rodriguez. 4-5, and that's trouble. That'll get down and one-hop the wall. Not being held on for Rodriguez. 1-16, nothing reducing Perry. It's assumed to be hit to center field. They will... Oops. So second and third. They will send him... let's see here. Not being held on makes him a 16. They'll just... Well, you're playing with the cutoff rule. So they will not, well, they'll throw home. The runner's going to be in scoring position anyway. 1-16 for Rodriguez. And on a 20, he's out. But going to third is Ike Brown. So let's say 8-4-2. I cut him down. Well, actually 8-2. That's straight home. Going to third on the throw is Brown. And it'll be up to Norm Cash. Infield brought in, 1 out. Nothing on the 10. 6-7. Against the lefty, struck him out. 2 down, infield back. And here's Tom Holler. Nothing on the 16. For 11. And against the a lefty, ground ball to first. Excuse me. Chambliss gets to it, steps on the bag himself, and the Tigers run themselves out of an inning. A perfect chance to try to tie the game, and do not. And that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th. This is the point of weakness inning for Coleman. All right. And he will face Leon. Perry will stay in the game. I usually go through the order 4 times. All right, Leon, Perry, and McCraw do up against Coleman. And second base chance, 19 for McAuliffe. And probably Aaron McAuliffe on the 19 and a 12. No, not for a second baseman. McAuliffe, yeah, 19, there is no 12, so McAuliffe he fields it, throws it to first, and that will retire Leon. Here's Perry, twice a strikeout victim. Three 9, and little weak grounder up to first, and Cash will take it to the bag himself. 2 down. And here's Tommy McCraw. He is 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk and 2 runs scored. Three 7, and that's a ground ball to second, and that will retire the side. We go to the 8th. Stanley, McAuliffe, and Brinkman. This was likely the last inning for Coleman, as he's due up 4th in the inning. If not, they will probably double switch with somebody. Or else they might go to a Short reliever. All right, here's Mickey Stanley. Struck out and hit into a double play. 6-6. Ground ball to short. Leone throws out Stanley, one away. And here's Dick McAuliffe. 4-10. Ballpark single. Lefties are 1-11. That's a 4. So McAuliffe is on. Here comes Ed Brinkman. Sacrifice fly and a foul out. They will not hold on McAuliffe. He does not have a steal rating, so they will not hold him on. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 20. And that's into center field over the head of McCraw. And once again, same thing, 1-16. I think with one out, you have to take your chances as well. Does this come back to bite the Tigers again? Actually, no, they're going to hold there. Ugh. I hate doing that with an 80% chance, but they're gonna leave their chances there. Al Kaline will come up and pinch hit for Coleman as they get bullpen action. Chuck Seelbach and Ron Peronowski are loosening. They'll probably go to Seelbach. Infield will be brought in. And the Indians will get bullpen action. Phil Hennigan and Steve Hargan loosening in the bullpen. All right, here's Kaline. Havoc roll for Kaline. On a 2, it's either a balk or a pass ball. They're hoping it's a 1-3. No, pass ball chance 1-4, and this game is tied. And that's a 9, so... Nice stop by Fossey. And here's the pitch to Kaline. 4-9. And he draws a walk, which I guess is okay. So bases loaded. Top of the order, Northrup. And the infield still in. Havoc roll for Perry. Nothing on the 8. And here's the pitch to Northrup. Infield is in. For 11 against the lefty. Ooh, lucky against the lefty. Ground ball to first. And with the bases loaded, ground ball B. 7. So it's the Chambliss. He throws home, and they get McAuliffe at the plate, and everybody moves up. Two away, and it'd be up to Aurelio Rodriguez. And he does gain a clutch situation on a 2-11. Infield back. .610 to the shortstop. Leone a 3 and a 5. That will be just in the ground out range if he can get it. Not holding anybody on. Leone is an E27. And, we have a rare play on a G3. No, just not that rare play. that hits off the mound. It hits the mound, deflects to the fielder, and makes the play. Huh. Interesting. Now this says hit shot that deflects to them, and so I'm going to guess that this would be if there was less than 2 outs that everybody would advance 1 base. But since it is the 3rd out, we'll say he records the out, 6-3, and that retires the side. Once again, the Tigers blow another opportunity. Get nothing. And Coleman will be pulled for Chuck Seelbach. As he takes over for Coleman. Not a bad outing for Coleman. Gave up 2 runs on 5 hits. But Seelbach, the Cleveland native, will take over. And he will face Brohammer, Johnson. They'll get a pinch hitter for Johnson. Del Unser has come on deck. And he will hit for Johnson. All right. And here is Seelbach to face Brohammer. 2-9 against a righty. Ground ball back to Seelbach. Throws out Brohammer. 1 down. There's out. Nope. Johnson will be lifted for a pinch hitter for Del Unser, who will take over in All right, Johnson was 0 for 3 today, and Unser will step in. And 4-4, third base chance for Rodriguez. And an 11 on a 17. There is no 11, so Rodriguez will gather and throw and retire Unser 2 down for Ray Fosse. Steve Mangori is loosening in the bullpen with Hennigan as Perry has faced 29 batters through 8 innings. 3-6. And that's a base hit for Fosse. He is 2 for 4 today. He will not be held on. There's Chris Chambliss. Oh boy, that's a 1-12, and Fosse will go to second on a wild pitch. Nice stop by the catcher Haller on the 16. Here is Chambliss. 5-10, shortstop chance on the 17. That's an easy play for Brinkman. And a 7 and an 8. There should not be an 8. There is not. So he'll throw to first to get Chambliss, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the 9th. Tigers trail 2-1. And Perry will come out to start the 9th. Brown, Cash, and will likely get a pinch hitter for Tom Haller. All right, here's Ike Brown, second at bat. Tripled his first time up on a center field X chance. .610 shortstop. That's Leone. 17 will be easy. Oh boy, 27 on a 15. There is no 15, so good play for Leone to throw out for Ike Brown, excuse me, one away. Here's Norm Cash. 0 for 3, reach base on an error. 5-8, second base chance. Brohammer is a 2 on a 15. Gathers, throws to first. And Brohammer is a 19 and an 8. No 8, so 2 up, 2 down. And Holler is being hollered to come back to the dugout. And the backup catcher, Bill Freehand, will get an at-bat. So 2 down, top of the 9th. Freehand, last chance for the Tigers. 5-8, second base chance. Brohammer, 2 and a 6, can get to it. And there should not be a 7 on a 19. There is not, and the ball game is over. Gaylord Perry goes the distance. And the Indians win this one 2-1. Be back with the final line score and the record for Perry right after this. All right, final line score. Indians 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Tigers 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. Perry gets the victory. He goes to 6-4. Went the distance, gave up 1 earned run, walked 2 and struck out 5, although he pitched out of some trouble in both the 7th and the 8th when they had runner on third with less than 2 outs, but could not get the job done for the Tigers. All right, so the next game on the Perry replay is against the Oakland A's, where Johnny Blue Moon Odom will go for the A's against Perry and the Indians. This is also at Cleveland Stadium. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and if you've not already subscribed, please be nice if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest and have as much fun as possible. Have a good night, everybody.